Yo, 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 yo. This be Cash at a Cashum, man. I kind of took my time on, make sure y'all can hear me. Kind of took my time on making a reaction video. Although it was my plan to make a reaction channel this whole time. But I was kind of torn on my topics. You feel me? I got a delay. We're going to fight through it. So I let the topic choose me. And when I say that, I mean to say the LA protests and Trump propaganda tactics and trying to steer everybody away from what's really going on, that he don't want y'all to focus on. So he wants y'all to focus on this, and what better place for him to wreak havoc on is California and his beef with Newsom. And like, I definitely don't want to have a political channel. Like, once he was elected, then politics kind of like I was done with him. But at the same time, we can't just sit back and act like what he doing don't affect us, because it's affecting us. Whether it's your family, your household, it may be a neighbor, it might be a friend, it may like you. He's affecting us in plenty ways, and I don't know how to. I don't know how to. I'm just lost for words, bro. And we let this happen by voting this guy, voting him in. He ain't just walk in and be the president. Even though I think I'm a huge conspiracy theorist, and I truly think that him and Musk, they bought their way in, but that's neither here nor there. I'm not even. We're not even on that right now. We on this LA protest, and this is Ben Marcellus from the Midas Touch Network talking to Gavin Newsom about what's been going on over the past couple of days and the tactics that Trump employed and, and threw on LA community. Not just LA, it's been all over California. He been hitting shit, like hitting it. Sending ICE out. Now he done sent the National Guards. Not only that, now he sent actual Marines on United States soil against its own citizens. Like, I could have sworn that was against the law. That's just like sending the CIA on us. Like, what's the like somebody? I'm not the smartest motherfucker in the world, and I don't claim to know everything. But I'm a historian, and I'm a seeker of knowledge. So I do my research, and I read, and I watch documentaries and all that old other shit of other conspiracy theories of different news networks and things of that nature. That's how I stumbled across the Midas Touch Network throughout the elections and all of that. Like, it hit close to home to me. This does, because I have biracial children that are half Mexican. So I can't just sit back and quietly say nothing. You feel me? Although it's not like I have a a huge following or anything like that, but still, me knowing that I said something is gonna mean a lot, not just for me, but for my peoples and my Hispanic people that's in my family, close to my family, around my family. We grew up with them. You feel me? Gang banged with them, all of that. Like so, we have a whole other side of Hispanics from my neighborhood, which is the Compton Barrios. But we fuck with them like they was a part of us, and vice versa. You feel me? So it's only right that I speak up on it. You feel me? I know they don't. Not all will speak up for us if the shoe was on the other foot, but we not here to. It's not about that right now. So not to prolong it. We're gonna let them speak a little bit. We'll stop it, go back and forth, or whatever. It's 13 minutes, but we ain't gonna listen to it all. We're just gonna try to get some key information out of it and carry on.
I'm joined by California Governor Gavin Newsom. Governor, Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth just wrote, due to increased threats to federal law enforcement officers and federal buildings, approximately 700 active duty U.S. Marines from Camp Pendleton are being deployed to Los Angeles to restore order. We have an obligation to defend federal law enforcement officers, even if Gavin Newsom will not. That was his post. What's your response, Governor?
It's just complete nonsense. It's Orwellian. It's a manufactured crisis. Let me give you a proof point of that. As we all know well, they illegally and unconstitutionally deployed the National Guard over the objection of the governor, over my objection. And we.
Right there, like I said, it was illegal. Like, how is he being able to continue to break the law, like blatantly break the law and get away with it? Like, no repercussion at all. Like, I don't understand that. Like, let that be anybody else.
Filed a lawsuit on that. There were 2,000 National Guardsmen deployed, but they cannot operationalize the needs for more than 300 of them, meaning 1,700 of them have not been utilized in any meaningful way. Just moments ago, they also called up an additional 2,000 National Guard. So now 4,000, of which only.
And he only doing that to make it look like it's worse than it really is. With nobody out riding, with nobody looting, with nobody burning shit up, with nobody doing none of that until he sent these motherfuckers over here that made it like they came and they did this shit on purpose, bro. This is all propaganda to take your eyes and attention off of him and Elon Musk and that bill that he trying to pass. Mark my words. Y'all gotta pay attention, bro. On the real, it's bigger than what y'all seeing it is. But he know how to operate on the real. He know how to cause chaos and terror, like to hide the rock that threw the hand type shit, like switching move. I know it's a phrase, it's a word, and for that, it's just escaping my brain right now because I can't even really, I can't fathom that this is really happening in 2025. You would have thought as time went on that shit would have got better. Like, not just racially, just period, better. Like when you see how a lot of this shit came to come, you would think motherfuckers would do everything in their power to kind of try to kill all of that. But here we go, I'm rambling.
300 have been operationalized. And Guess what? Yesterday, LAPD had to protect and use their scarce resources to protect those National Guardsmen and women against protests that were incited because of their presence. And I say this as someone who's very proud of our National Guard and care deeply about them. They are being put into harm's way. And Donald Trump has created and manufactured a crisis that I assure you, to your tweet in the reference to excess, is going to be made significantly worse if they impose the Insurrection Act and deploy 700 active Marines and military into a U.S. American city in this manufactured crisis.
We saw that there were National Guardsmen.
You hear that, right? You see, it's only just making it worse. And that ain't even a word. But you don't think Trump know this? You don't think this was well calculated, well thought of, well planned? He just hoping Musk don't come out and say, I paid for that election. That's what he hoping and praying. It don't happen. Like, I'm convinced. And I know people can't be that crazy or blinded by race that much. Because you think because you're a couple of shades lighter than us that y'all better than us? It's crazy out this fucking brain. When everybody and their mama steal our culture, steal everything about us, wouldn't survive without us. It's wild as fuck. And it's only a handful of people that see it and know it and even brought it to the forefront to make it information. But we're going to keep going.
Sleeping on the floor. There was no food, water, or places to sleep for them. Here's what you posted. You sent your troops here without fuel, food, water, or a place to sleep. Here they are being forced to sleep on the floor, piled on top of one another.
Would you look at that shit? Look at that shit. That is wild, B. That's wild.
No company on the
It's like we can't win for losing out here. And this predicament that we keep getting put in is, I just want to know when people are going to wake up. Is they going to wait till it's too late? Like, I don't want to see no people done like that. Under no circumstances. Let's know my people. So if I don't want my people done like that, why would I want to see anybody else people done like that? Whether they like us or not. If this was the shoe on the other foot, if this was white people getting done like that, I wouldn't want to see this shit being done. Because at the end of the day, they are Americans. They're Americans, bro. So if we continue to turn on each other, just imagine how weak that make us as a whole. That's all I'm saying. We supposed to be the superpower. Now all the other nations and all the other nations and countries looking at us like that did kind of fear us. Like, are we just gonna sit back and let them tear each other apart from within and then march, then do our stuff? You feel me? And these is tactics that's been used since prostitution. So it's, and I'm getting these damn ads. I only want to continue the video now. Play no damn ad. But y'all get the gist of what's being said. He said some more, and I wanted y'all to hear. But y'all need to go do your own research, bro. On the real, don't just go off of the shit y'all see on the news. Like, do some actual research. And I know it ain't that much. It's only 24 hours in the day. And there's so much shit going on with just life, period, life itself. I understand when people be like, oh, research. But trust me, it may not be affecting you right this minute, but guaranteed if we continue to let it go on the way it's going on, oh, guaranteed, it will. It's going to affect you more than you ever knew it. And there ain't going to be shit you can do about it then. Because he done been implemented his whole plans on doing everything he needs to do to where he can't be stopped. And it's irreversible. And by that time, it's over with. So I need my peoples to wake up on the real. Black, brown, white, like yellow, whatever the fuck you call yourself on the real. We need to stand up, look out for each other, and stand up against this bullshit power. And I won't even say it's the money. You see how they doing Diddy, but that's a whole nother thing. We're going to keep this on this one thing right now. I got a lot to say about a lot of this bullshit that's being pushed on us, this whole agenda that's being pushed on us. And it's all flaring from race, like from one end to another. Like at the end of the day, we all peoples. We managed to survive on this world, on this earth, all these hundreds of thousands of years together. Flourished together, fought together, bled together, died together. Come on now. And that wasn't even with unity. That was a whole lot of bloodshed and this, that, and the third. Now just imagine with more peace, more love, more unity, more looking out for one another, how better the world would be. And it'll be easier to point out the bad seeds. You feel me? But again, cash out of Cashum, man. Not so common sense reaction TV. This one hit hard, bro. I ain't even gonna cap you. This definitely wasn't how I seen my first reaction videos to be about no politicians, no political issues. You feel me? But at the end of the day, if I don't speak up for them, who gonna speak up for us? You know? One love, cash out of Cashum in. Not so common sense pod, reactions, and all that. Love y'all.